So it's been a while since I updated, right? And I was like, can I be a pop star? And that was coming from a place of like feeling like myself, feeling really good, feeling inspired. And all it meant was, can I make myself, take care of myself the way they do, feel good, do the things that I love, singing and dancing. And let me just say that like a lot has happened this past like year and a half, where I completely lost myself. I was depressed. I've been going through a lot. I was somewhere where it just, I felt really bad about myself. I was really depressed, and I'm only just now coming out of it. We're trying to come out of it, because it's not like you wake up one day and you're okay. I'm coming out of it, and trying to remember who I am. Like, I'm a beautiful person inside and out. I'm not somebody that's filthy. I'm not all these things that I was being accused of. You know what I'm saying? I am a good person. I am worthy of love. I'm worthy of taking care of myself. It's just like I was in a really bad place. And I'm trying to fix it. And I wanted you guys to like follow my journey, but oh my god, it halted. It completely halted. And I went to go check my weight. I've been so scared to get on it, because I was probably like, I don't know, 260 the last time I weighed. Right. Obviously, I've gained weight. I'm like 300 pounds. My super hypertension, high hypertension, blood pressure, probably borderline diabetes. Like, I have been going through it. And I'm sitting in this car and I'm crying, and I'm like, I've been slowly waking up, because like being depressed is almost just like being in this fog, like you're on autopilot, and you don't like see a reason for living anymore and stuff. And so I've been trying to come out of that, and I have slowly but surely, and I've had this spark. But the painful part of coming back to yourself is realizing, oh my god, like, what have I done? I've been like emotionally eating. I've been neglecting myself. Like, what is this? So no, I have not been like a K-pop idol, because you're supposed to love yourself. You're supposed to take care of yourself, care about what you look like, care about how you're presented to the world. And I haven't cared. I haven't cared at all. And I want to care again. And so I'm reaching my goal again, reaching for a goal again, actually at a place where I care enough, because it just got to where like I didn't care. I didn't give a crap. I don't care what I look like. I'm doing good to get out the bed, my guy, okay? Like, that's where I've been. And it makes me really sad, because god, I was in such a good place before I made this move, So now I've got to pick up the pieces. I've got to fix myself. I've got to get myself back together, my self-esteem, my sense of being, who I am, what I love. And I've been slowly doing that. But there's so much more to weight loss than just, hey, don't eat. That's why, y'all, if you've never dealt with certain things, please don't look at somebody overweight and be like, why don't they just stop eating? It is so much deeper than that, okay? There's so much, like, mental things going on. So I'm going through those, and I hope you continue to follow my channel, follow my updates, because I'm I tell you, it was a wake-up call getting on that kiosk. 300, I've always said, hey, if I get 300 pounds, I'll know I went too far. And I've been, honestly, I was slightly relieved, because I thought I was at like 350, 360. Like, it's calibrating, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, just go ahead and tell me. It's going to be like 370, 390, 380. And then it comes up and it's like 303. And I'm like, oh my god. So at first there was relief. I was super relieved. And then I went through all of them, like sleep apnea, blood pressure, all of that. Health age. It said my health age was 50, okay? That is significantly older than me, okay? So like, it was a rude awakening, I've been knowing that my health is deteriorating, but it's another thing seeing it like that. And it's just the complete opposite of like why I started this page. And I've been wanting to get on here and like start it back up again, but I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed. I was disappointed in myself, because it's like every time I came back, I was always in a good place, or at least good enough to be like, hey, let's do this again. And I'm so far from that. And I have never really been at this low in my life. Like, sure, financially, yeah, but I always was in good spirits. I always was good mentally. I always was in a good spiritual place. But this is the lowest I've been vibrationally and mentally, and it matters. And so I'm healing. I'm healing that. And that's what I have to do in order to let that shine through on the outside. And that's what Crystal is about. It's about being my true authentic self and shining and really just letting others see and be inspired. But it starts from within. It starts right here. And I have to remember that. I kept trying to do things that I used to do while completely being depleted in energy and my spirituality just being non-existent and everything being, I'm just depressed and low. And I'm like, I'm going to fast. I can't fast like that. Fasting is a very spiritual thing. And if I'm depressed and I have my self-esteem is at an all-time low and I just feel like I'm nothing and I want to die, you can't fast. Like, fasting's not going to do anything for you. So, at least for me, like, that's how it works for me. I have to not just fast. I need to write in my journal and speak positively into myself, my affirmations. I need to get up and meditate. I need to stretch. I need to love on myself. You know what I mean? I need to get up and take a shower and do my hair and just try to look good and feel good and be like, girl, you got this. You got this. You know what I mean? That's how I start. And then I can fast. Because it says, hey, I love you, girl. To myself, I love you, girl. And because I love you, I'm going to take care of you. And we're going to fast and get this toxins out. I'm going to try Rise. I know y'all heard about the Rise. I'm going to try it. Because then let me tell you something about trying to come up out of that deep, horrible place we call depression. Them Rise commercials, like they be hitting me because it's not just the weight. What do they do? The weight loss is there, yes, but it's them like really being inspired and loving themselves again. It's such a huge part of it. So like if you're trying to lose weight, just remember that. Like it's about loving yourself. If you don't love yourself, if you lose the weight, you're still going to feel like crap and you're still going to see that big girl and you're still going to be saying mean words and it's never going to be enough. You're always going to move that goalpost. So like it has to start loving yourself as you are, big, fluffy, you know what I mean? You got to love it as you are. And then move from there and then it'll start to reflect on the outside. So that's what's been going on. I'm healing, about to pull myself up out of this hole. My guy Sean, a YouTuber I watch, Sean of Steel, he always says the only hole you can't dig yourself out of is the grave. And I take that to heart. I love that because it always lets me know, hey, it's never too late. No matter how low you feel, no matter how much you feel like you've been broken, no matter how much you feel like you just can't come up because you've let yourself go so far, it's never too late because you can always pull yourself out of it. You could take that shovel and start digging your way back out because you're still alive and those limbs are still working. You just have to believe in yourself and love yourself. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start, I know I always say this, but I really am. I'm going to start documenting. I'm going to do shorts. I'm going to do the videos for myself, but also, for other people to see too. But definitely to document, because last time I lost all that weight, I was in a good place spiritually and mentally, but I still kind of didn't see myself as small. Now I look back and I'm like, oh my God, I was tiny, but I didn't feel like that back then. I still saw the big girl in the mirror, and I didn't like the saggy skin. And I was partly wanting to gain it back because I wanted to fill in like a balloon. Like I didn't want that loose skin. But that loose skin shows you worked hard. And there's ways, there's creams and there's, if you do it gradually, Like, there's just ways. Before my next age milestone, I really do want to lose a significant amount of weight. So I'm going to start documenting. I go to Paraguay to go see my dad and my siblings in November. So that gives me September, October, November, like 3 months to get my act together and at least start feeling good, start moving, and take care of myself, and recover from what the hell I fell into. Don't ever let anybody take your power away in how you see yourself. Don't ever let nobody make you feel like you're not worth anything. You know, just don't do it, because only you can determine that. You set your own, like, your life. You know what I'm saying? You say you are what you say you are. I am that I am that I am. So that's what I've been going through. It took a lot to get on here. It really did, because I am like really ashamed of how far it came. And I just thought it was good to be transparent and kind of share the journey. And I'll probably share a short showing like how I look right now. It's not good. I am really big. But we're going to do this. All right. So this is Crystal Light, okay? That's what my name is, Crystal Light. I changed my name and everything because I am determined to let that light shine through me and be my true self, and never ever again let anybody make me feel low or worthless or like I am a nasty human being, because I go through things, but I am a human being, and all human beings deserve respect and a chance to come up and make the best of themselves. And no matter how many more obstacles are going to come in the way, because I'm not going to say I'm not going to fall off again. I might, but I'm going to love myself. And when you love yourself, you allow yourself another chance to get it together. But I really am ready to change my life. Those numbers are very scary. So Crystal Light signing off. Bye, guys.